Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a fun little feature, an emoji rating system using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We'll make it fully interactive with clickable emojis, glowing effects and a live feedback message. It's a great way to practice DOM manipulation and add creative touch to any website. So let's get started. Here's a breakdown of HTML so you can understand how everything works. We start with a div element that has a class rating container. This is the main wrapper for everything inside the rating system. It's what we'll center on the screen and style as card later. We have another div with the class emojis and an ID of emoji rating. The container will hold all emoji buttons. The ID is optional here, but it's useful if you ever want to target it directly using JavaScript. Here we have 5 span elements, one for each emoji. Each span uses the class emoji, which we'll use later to style and add interactivity. More importantly, each emoji has a data rating attribute. This gives us a numeric rating from 1 to 5. This attribute doesn't affect how page looks, but it's very useful in JavaScript, so we know which emoji was clicked. For example, angry emoji is 1, sad emoji is 2, and starstruck emoji is 5. This is how we map emojis to the feedback. We close the div that contains all emojis. Below the emoji options, we have a paragraph tag with the ID selected rating text. This is currently empty, but we'll use JavaScript to update this message when the user selects an emoji. For example, if they choose the wide eye emoji, it says thanks. So that's our complete HTML setup. Let's move on to CSS and make it look great. First, we style the body tag to make the page look clean and centered. We use the Poppins font for a modern and readable look. The text align center makes sure everything inside the body is horizontally centered. We set the vibrant purple color with hex code 695BF6. And add some padding to give breathing space around the content. Next, we style our main card. The class rating container, we give it a fixed width of 500 pixels and set the background color to white for contrast. Padding creates the space inside the box, while border radius 12 px gives it a rounded corners for a soft look. We also apply a subtle shadow using box shadow, which makes it pop off the background slightly. To center it exactly in the viewport, we use position absolute along with top 50% and left 50% and transform translate -50% -50%. This combination moves the container to the exact center of the screen. The emojis class simply adds a little top margin and creates space between the heading and the emojis. Each emoji is styled using emoji class. We increase the font size to 2.5 rem so they are nice and bold. We change the cursor to a pointer signaling that the emojis are clickable. We also add a horizontal space between them using margin 010px. Finally, we apply the transition transform. This will make any scaling smooth when the user clicks on the emoji. Now this is the fun part, how we style the selected emoji. We apply a soft purple glow using drop shadow matching our background color. This visual effect helps to highlight emoji chosen. And that wraps us the CSS. We style the background, center the cards, paste everything nicely, and give the emojis a fun and responsive look. The best part is when an emoji is clicked. Now that our page looks great, let's move on to JavaScript and make it interactive. Alright, let's bring our emojis to life using JavaScript. We'll make them clickable and show a message when the user selects one. Let's break it down. First, we select all emoji elements using document.query selector all. This returns a node list of all spans with the class emoji and we store it in a variable called emojis. This way we can loop over and attach events. Next, we grab the empty paragraph with ID selected rating text. This is where we'll display the feedback message once an emoji is clicked. We loop through every emoji using for each. For each one, we add a event listener. The emoji.add event listener click says when the emoji is clicked, do the following steps inside the function. First, we remove the selected class from all emojis. This ensures that only one emoji stays highlighted at a time. Now we add selected class to the clicked emoji. This is what triggers the glowing effect we set in CSS. Next, we read the emoji's data rating value. This gives us a number between 1 and 5 based on the which emoji was clicked. Now we create a simple object called message that maps each rating to the feedback text. So for example, if the user clicks the third emoji, it maps to glad it was okay. Now we close our event listener. Now we remove an additional event listener that was added by mistake. And that's it. Our emoji rating system is now fully interactive. With just few lines of JavaScript, we made the emojis clickable, added visual feedback, and displayed a custom message for each one. It's a great example of how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript work together to create an interactive UI. You can customize the messages or even store the feedback later. The possibilities are endless. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.